Good day everyone, in today's video, we will talk about St. Thomas Aquinas ethics. St. Thomas Aquinas, he is the medieval Catholic philosopher and theologian. His ethics is grounded in Christian teaching. His most influential work, called Summa Theologica.
Nature of law. Law is an ordinance of reason for the common good made to regulate the actions of the community. According to Aquinas, law is a certain rule and measure of acts whereby man is induced to act or is restrained from acting. Kinds of laws. Eternal law is the basic for all other kinds of law. Natural law, the basic formulation of the natural moral law is, do good, avoid evil. Human law, it is enacted and enforced in society.
St. Thomas Aquinas' natural law ethics believe that moral standards are not arbitrary, but rather rooted in the nature of reality and human nature.
For Thomas Aquinas, conscience is the natural faculty of human reason to distinguish right from wrong. Such process of recognizing right from wrong is an innate intellectual activity that guides individuals to make moral decisions. Aquinas believes that the conscience has two parts, synderesis and conscientia. The former is the innate right reason to know good and evil, while the latter makes use of the synderesis to make appropriate decisions. There are three ends of human beings. First, to preserve life. According to St. Thomas Aquinas, life is a gift from God to be loved, nurtured, and lived in proper charity. The human being, as a respectful steward of this gift, does not possess absolute dominion over life, belongs only to God. And second is to reproduce. St. Thomas Aquinas, in the context of his philosophical and theological discussion, did address the concept of reproduction as part of the natural order and the purpose of living beings. In his view, reproduction is a fundamental aspect of the natural law, reflecting the divine plan for the continuation of life. And the third is to belong in society. St. Aquinas tells us that we actually live in society, so therefore we must not be selfish, but be selfless and only promote our own good, but also promote the good of our community. Virtue as the source of moral strength. Virtue is the means to perfect human activity. It is equivalent to strength or power that can develop through constant training or practice. So virtue is often serves as a foundation for a person's moral strength. It's about developing and showing behaviors like right, integrity, courage, and compassion that will guide our actions and decisions towards ethical behavior. According to St. Thomas Aquinas, virtue is a path to perfection in human actions. So for example, if you know what is right and you avoid what is wrong, meaning you have the virtue, and if you have the virtue you are morally strength.
There are three main categories of virtues. First, intellectual virtues. It helps perfect the discipline of the mind. The virtue of understanding gives on the ability to properly discern why something is right or why something is wrong. The virtues of wisdom, on the other hand, perfects one's understanding of what is right and wrong. Second, moral virtues are the habits that make one a good person. In traditional Christian theology, there are four cardinal virtues: prudence, justice, temperance, and fortitude. They are called cardinal virtues from the Latin word cardo, hinge, because they are the necessary virtues required to lead a virtuous life. And third, theological virtues in theology and Christian philosophy are the qualities associated with enlightenment resulting from the grace of God.
The ultimate end: happiness in God. Thomas Aquinas asserts that the ultimate end for human is happiness in God, transcending individual happiness and emphasizing union with God. Despite the complexities of human pursuits and varying goals, Aquinas posits that true and lasting happiness can only be found in God, who embodies infinite goodness and serves as the ultimate satisfaction for the intellect and will.
And that's all for this video. Thank you for watching.